Have you ever had days where you like don't want to get out of bed from a perspective of not because you're tired, but just because you're weighed down? Like, oh, I can't face the day.
What's the difference?
Oh, you're not
being
physically
weighed down
tired.
and tired.
I'm saying not tired is you're just tired. Like you just want to sleep. Like you're in your good spot. Like I'm talking, there's shit going on, and you don't want to get out of bed because then you got to face the day.
Yeah.
Have you ever had days like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Heaps. I also have days where I know how much is on the next day and I know that there's so much work and I'm freaking out about how I'm going to get it all, like get on top of it all.
Yeah.
And I can't sleep that night.
Yes.
And then the next day I'm cooked because of it. And it's like catch 22.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to catch up on sleep so I can get more shit done tomorrow, but I can't catch up on sleep because I'm stressing out.
Yes, I know exactly. I know that exact feeling. And I had it the other day. I had it this week. I've had it. I feel like I've had it for the last 6 months, but I haven't. but yeah, had it this week, man. Just heaps going on. Then on top of that, you get people calling in sick or something's coming up. And then you're like, God, how do you manage all this all at the same time?
Yeah. And then someone wants something silly and they're like, I need a new mouse. And then you're like, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Get out.
You throw your mouse at them.
I don't care about any of that now.
Yeah.
Like that's problem 397.
Yeah.
They got 396 more bigger problems.
Yeah, exactly. Bigger ones too. And it happened to me this week it was this week and I was in bed and I was just like, fuck, I've got to get up. I've got to do this. Oh God, I've got to do that. And it was just running through my mind as I was getting up. And then like had a bit of an epiphany. Not an epiphany, but it was like, what are you going to do? Just going to stay in bed all day? Get the fuck up. You got shit to do. Like, and that was actually what got me out of bed. It's like me being in bed for that prolonged period of time wasn't making any of that go away. Like no one else was going to do it. I had to get up and do it. It's like, fucking get up, get it done. And I did. I got up, I got ready, got to the car, got to the office, and I got stuck into it. And, sometimes the obstacle is the way. Like get into it, get stuck into it, and just got to do what you got to do. There's things that you control. There's things that you can't control. And that's what I found with that day, and it doesn't make it less stressful. Like I still got heaps on, but yeah, just that quick shift in focus definitely helped me to get through that.
Do you ever feel like you avoid things thinking they're going to go away?
I think so. Yes, I think
if I'm going to be completely
honest, if I'm going to be completely honest, yes.
Yeah, like if I just duck this a few times, hopefully they won't ask again.
Yeah, it's like problems delayed is problems intensified, and it's like that's what I feel that I do that from time to time. Not always, but from time to time. And the funny thing is when I actually bite the bullet and do it, it's never as bad as you make it out to be in your head. That's for sure. I've had to do this massive. I've got some key people away at the moment. Normally I would be hand passing that shit to them and say, oi, do this. All right. That's your job, not mine. And they're not here because they're overseas on annual leave and all that sort of stuff. And people are away and all that sort of jazz. And I had to do it. Like there was no avoiding it. This task had to be done. And funny thing was, this task that I had to do, it was an application. I won't go into detail because it'll be boring for everyone. But had I done it myself, as in unassisted with AI, let's call it, so ChatGPT, this application probably would have taken me, I reckon, a good solid 5 days, like worth of work, like solid work, yeah. And I just thought at the time, I'm just going to chuck this into ChatGPT, see what it can do for me. And long story short, it got me what is going to take me. I was forecasting 4 to 5 days. I was able to do in half a day, like still solid work. Like don't talk to me for 4 hours. 4 or 5 hours, I was just sitting there working and I got about 85% of what I was doing done. And then I had to wait for some external reports to come in from other people. But for the work that I needed to do, I got it all done within about 85%. And this is something, mind you, that there was a level of avoidance from it for me because I had so much to do, so many other things to do because, short-staffed and that time. And we're coming into completion on jobs. So just so much happening everywhere. And it wasn't until I got stuck into it that it wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be in the end. And also the fact that I utilized tools at my disposal to make it a bit easier as well.
I think sometimes like a really big task can be the thing where it's like, I do this. Well, I will not be hungry. I'm like, I have to eat lunch. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To not start the thing that I don't want to start.
Yeah.
I'll like do anything else.
Yeah. It's like
And then
cram studying, like even in high school or uni, if any of you ever went, it's like you wait till the
Yeah,
last hour
what
to
is
do
that?
that. I don't know. It's just, again, it's like delaying the inevitable.
Yeah,
People
it's like you're
procrastinate.
gonna have to do it.
It's like a biological thing where humans try to consume the least amount of energy to preserve their energy in case they get attacked by a saber-toothed tiger. There must be that element in our programming, in our subconscious that says, hey, don't do this. It's dangerous. It could kill you. And you just put it off until the very moment that you have to fucking start running for your life. There could be that element of it for sure.
Yeah, and it usually ends up being worse because
you've
you
left it
at
so
last
long.
minute.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah.
And then it's like a last minute thing, and then it's like, man, I should have started this. I should have had this ready to go 3 days ago.
Yeah, that's right. And for me, it's been a matter of like realizing that. I think that's important. Realizing that you are doing that. You have that, what's the word, habit in place, and then trying to put things in place so it doesn't happen. Now, I've got my team coming back, well, some of the team coming back probably in another 3-4 weeks, say 3 weeks. We should have the majority of the team back again and a couple of projects handed over, which is great. So then the next thing for me will be, right, I don't want to be in this position again. So I've had to put some stuff and strategies and systems in place now to make sure that doesn't happen, and to make sure that each and every person is pulling their weight in their area to make sure that these things don't happen, to make my life easier as well, because ultimately that's what I do. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be doing those day-to-day operations. Yeah.
So hold on, are you happy to dive into that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've had to do a lot of the groundwork when it comes to even ordering.
So what's the thing you didn't do that you wish you had done that wouldn't have put you in that position?
I was started earlier for sure.
As in
the task, like a lot of the tasks, doing a lot of those tasks earlier.
Hindsight's a fucking beautiful
absolutely,
thing.
Absolutely. There's that element of it. There's the element of some of these tasks that I was doing, or some of these problems that were coming up were going to cost money, or are going to cost money, and not a little bit either. So again, it's like me avoiding it is, I'm not paying for that today. I'll pay for it tomorrow. I'll pay for it tomorrow. I'll pay for it tomorrow. You know? Yeah, exactly.
Tuesday George's problem.
Exactly. Exactly right. Exactly right. Anyway, so again, I got stuck into it because I have to now. It's at the point where I can't let it go any more days. And it's like, okay, well, I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. I'm really good at what I do. And I'm able to look at the problem now because I got stuck into it and reduce the severity of it, and maybe even make the expense go away, because again, I'm going to workshop it in a way that will help me and help everyone involved in that process as well. So yeah, it's just a matter of trying to put that into place. But also, the reason the problems came up is because I see there was a failure in some of the systems that we had within the business. Like some employees didn't do what they should have done, which resulted many months later in a problem. And I was like, why did that happen? And honestly, I was frothing, like I was shitty. When I found out these two things that were going to cost a significant amount of money to fix, I'm like, why the fuck did that happen? Why? And it makes me question a whole range of things. It wasn't just like blaming, playing below the line. Like I wanted to blame. I actually wanted to be angry at someone. I wanted to blame people, but I know that that's not the right thing to do. And I know that's not going to serve me best in this situation and in future ones. But I wanted to. There was an element of me like just wanted to call them up like, you're a fucking idiot. Why did you do that? That is amateur shit. And now we're paying for it. Anyway, I had to take that step back and really remove myself and not think like that. I was like, well, this happened. It's my fault that this happened because of these reasons. So I went into, okay, I didn't give them the proper systems. I didn't have a checklist there for them to make sure the checklist of when they ordered that material or that product was the right product. I didn't have the checklist in place to make sure hold points and measurements were made before they did the task. Like there was things there and I was like, okay, this is good because now I can start workshopping this in the future and putting things in place to say, before you order the bricks, make sure they're the right fucking color bricks, because I don't want to have 50,000 bricks on site that are the wrong color. And then I don't want to put those bricks up on the wall and then I have to pull the wall down or whatever the problem.
Is that what happened?
No. Actually, well, it was a similar scenario, not bricks, but a facade.
Something.
A facade was the wrong color, ordered in the wrong color.
Or cladding.
Yeah, cladding. It was the wrong color. And it's like we tried, the intent was that, oh, she'll be right. And I think everyone was going to be like, yeah, look, we'll make it work. It's fine. But then when third-party people started to complain and it started to spiral, then it's like, well, now we've got a problem. We've got to fix this. But again, the problem should never have occurred in the first place. It was a simple lack of something that happened. I'm like, okay, well, that's my fault because this. Why? Because if it's my fault, then I can control. If I blame everyone else and justify everyone else's actions, then I'm giving them or that thing the power. And it's not going to help me fix the problem in the future, that's for sure. So there was a level of frustration, definitely, with that. And there's definitely a level of accountability for myself. But I didn't also want to, and this is the other thing too, I don't want it to be just like, oh, no, don't worry, it's my fault. You didn't fuck up, it's my fault. I should have done this. Because there has to be a level of accountability on that person too, or those group of people too. It's not one person. There has to be. Don't you think? Or do you think that? Do you think I've got the right mindset when it comes to that?
Yeah, I don't think you should. That was like one of the first things they teach you in personal development. Right? It's like take responsibility, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, but there has to be an element of a fuck you were wrong too.
Yeah,
because
because that person
like,
also has
hey,
to.
you have got some level of responsibility for this as well. Like I can turn around and say, yeah, but I hired you, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, like if I hired you based on a set of skills you represented were correct, and then you've gone and not thought this through, I don't have a way to control that, dude. And, do you know what I mean? If you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.